Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have some shocking and heart-wrenching news coming out today involving the Duggar family's close friends, Bobby and Jim Holt. The couple, known for their strong ties to the Duggar family and their involvement in the controversial Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP, has reportedly lost custody of their minor children following allegations of severe physical and mental abuse. This story has stunned many, especially considering their public personas. Today, we're diving into everything we know about the case, the allegations, and the potential implications for the Duggar family. Over the years, since TLC aired 19 Kids and Counting On, the Duggars became very famous because of it. Apart from their supersized family, Duggar News followers also got to know about their close friends. Jim Holt and his wife, Bobby Holt, were among them. It looks like they are going through some serious family trouble these days. Their names have kept coming into the headlines since earlier this year due to some domestic violence charges and allegations. Well, it looks like there has been a major development in this case. That's because the couple no longer has custody of their minor children. How did this come into being? Let's take a deep dive and find out. Duggar News. Jim Holt's wife Bobby filed for protection as kids were prone to abuse. Everything began earlier in 2023. That's when Jim Holt's wife, Bobby, filed a petition for order of protection. She did so because she believed that she was at risk of abuse by her husband. She also stated that her kids were also prone to abuse. Duggar News followers found out her affidavit said that Jim Holt had engaged in abuse with his adult child. In fact, this incident happened in front of their minor children. Bobby Holt claims that she told her husband to stop multiple times and not to do such things in front of the little ones. But the notorious cast member told his wife to shut up multiple times. While Bobby admitted she had not seen her husband abuse their young kids, she didn't want to risk it. But a few months later, she dismissed the order altogether. Duggar News. Jim and Bobby Holt have officially lost custody of their minor kids. As mentioned, Bobby Holt had dismissed the protection by 2023. However, in January 2024, Spencer, one of her adult kids, and Jim Holt's adult kids got a petition for emergency guardianship for 3 of their minor children. Its citation had abuse. As per the update from October 2024, Spencer has custody of both of his parents' minor children, aged 8 and 13. Spencer claimed to have a good bond with both his minor siblings throughout the years. He also admitted that children in the family below 18 had faced physical and mental abuse at the hands of Jim Holt. In fact, adult kids had witnessed this often in their homes. He added 2 protection orders were issued to keep the children's father away, specifically for his son Samuel Holt and his wife Bobby. It was to protect their 3 minor children. However, Spencer claimed that Bobby suddenly canceled the protection order, letting Jim, the father, return home with the kids, increasing the chance of them facing abuse again. Spencer Holt, the current guardian, agrees that it would be best for the minor children if Christian Holt, their older sibling and the substituted petitioner, is appointed as their guardian now. After this change, parents Bobby and Jim Holt will have supervised visitation by the service for 8 weeks. It will be on every Monday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Keep an eye on TV season and spoilers for more Duggar News updates. Jim Bob Duggar's family friend Jim and Bobby lose custody of kids. Counting on alums Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar have been friends with many families from their church over the years. Some of them even had their own TV show, such as The Bates Family. Jim and Bobby Holt are also longtime pals of the Duggars. However, they recently got into trouble with the law, resulting in them losing custody of their children. Keep reading to see what happened. Counting on. Who are Jim Bob Duggar's family friend Jim and Bobby Holt? Jim and Bobby spoke about their relationship with the Duggar family in the documentary Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets. According to the married couple, They were once good friends with Jim Bob and Michelle. Jim and Jim Bob's relationship goes way back to middle school. But Jim and Bobby revealed that they began to distance themselves from the Duggars since Josh's CSAM arrest. Additionally, at the time they learned about the scandal, Josh was allegedly dating their oldest daughter. March 30, 2003, when we found out, I went out to the field and just bawled, Jim added. Jim and Bobby Holt lose custody of kids. According to reports, Jim and Bobby Holt have lost custody of some of their 2 minor children after an Arkansas judge deemed the parents unfit. In April 2023, Bobby filed an order of protection against her husband to protect her 11 children, but she eventually dismissed the petition in December 2023. Jim and Bobby's son, Spencer, then filed for emergency guardianship for 3 of his siblings in January 2024, citing abuse. According to reports, Jim has engaged in severe physical and mental abuse of the minor children, and Spencer and his older siblings were witnesses and have also experienced the same thing when they were younger. The court believed that Bobby enabled Jim's abusive behavior towards their children by dismissing her petition last year. As a result, both parents lost custody of their 2 younger minors. Reports also state that Spencer and Christian have taken actions to alienate their siblings from their parents. On September 26, the court granted the petition for Christian to be the guardian of the 2 children, counting on Jim and Bobby Holt's defense. Despite the claims, Jim and Bobby continue to defend themselves. They said that some rules were broken throughout their trials. One of them was how the 2 orders of protection were consented to without an evidentiary hearing being held. However, it seems the 2 can't do anything about the court's decision. They were also asked to continue child support for the minor children. Duggar News: Jim Bob in huge financial crisis, family losing money. When Jim Bob and Michelle became leads of 19 kids and counting, Duggar News followers didn't know much about them. But as their popularity skyrocketed, they became one of the most successful families to come out of TLC. But everything has an expiration date, and Josh Duggar ended up jeopardizing a lot of things for the big family. It happened when TLC decided to pull the plug on airing the show after Josh Duggar's bone-chilling crimes disgusted the nation. Since then, everyone has wondered how Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar have been bringing in the big bucks to support their big family. It looks like things aren't that stable for them as they are going through a financial setback. Duggar News: Jim Bob Duggar lost a lot of money after show cancellation. As Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's family consists of 19 kids, TLC was heavily spending on them for bringing in the audience. As mentioned, Duggar News followers know that they have become one of the most popular families on the network. However, once TLC canceled the show, Jim Bob began to suffer a heavy loss. One of the primary sources of income for the family was gone. Reports say Jim Bob Duggar's current net worth is around $3 million. But it could have been much more by now if Josh Duggar hadn't jeopardized the family's career. At the same time, the felon's legal team must definitely be charging Jim Bob a fortune. Reports reveal that the Duggars are indeed going through an intense financial crunch. Duggar News: Jim Bob Duggar is facing financial inadequacy. Duggar News followers know that the family has become quite infamous in the past few years. It's all because of Josh Duggar's scandals, especially his arrest for possessing CSAM. At the same time, the Shiny Happy People documentary also tarnished their image after fans found out about their orthodox and damaging IBLP lifestyle. A source close to the family has reported that Jim Bob is indeed having trouble in the financial department after many setbacks in the media. They said there is definitely a cash crisis. That's because the family's savings aren't limitless and not much has been coming in. Moreover, Josh Duggar's court case and Jason's recent lawsuit added to the burden. While none of the Duggar family members have commented on the situation, Their absence from the social media and maintaining a locky profile also gives away that there indeed must be an issue in terms of finance. Some fans pointed out at the irony. They remember how much Jim Bob would teach their kids about financial responsibility. But now things are quite the opposite for the family. Viewers still don't know the exact reason behind this financial crunch. Maybe with time, fans will find out more about it. What do you think may have happened with the Duggars? Do you have some theories? Tell us in the comments. Keep an eye on TV season and spoilers for more Duggar news updates. Fans accuse controversial TikTok stars Matt and Abby of lurking around the Duggars. When the Duggars were still sharing their lives on reality TV, it was easy to see that they didn't spend much time with friends outside of their inner circle. But now, as the older siblings have been branching out and even leaving the family's cult-like religion, the Institute in Basic Life Principles, more and more, they're making new friends. But one couple who keeps showing up around members of the family is making fans more than a little suspicious. One fan on a popular Duggar subreddit forum shared Joy's post, wondering why the couple who Joy and Austin were hanging out with keeps popping up in photos and social media posts with various members of the Duggar family. Between their social media presence and their podcast, Unplanned, Matt and Abby have gained millions of followers online. The couple also found themselves in the middle of a massive controversy last month after they claimed in a TikTok video that they left their 1- and 2-year-old children alone in their cruise cabin while they went to dinner each night, watching them on a baby monitor via FaceTime. Later, they deleted that video and shared another video explaining themselves. "We had someone with our children at all times on this boat," Matt said, sharing that they were also traveling with extended family members. Joy and Austin are just the latest members of the family Matt and Abby have befriended. In the past year, Jinger and Jill have both appeared on Matt and Abby's podcast, so it seems as if Joy and Austin may be the next couple who sits down with them, especially because they seem to have traveled from Arkansas to Phoenix to spend time with them. Jinger Duggar of Counting On confesses most unique challenge from growing up on TV. Fans have serious questions about these new friendships. One commenter asked, "This doesn't mean they might be moving to AZ? Not sure if I could handle yet another religious reality TV has been after the Brown family moved to Flagstaff. Oh yay, they can give each other tips on how to further endanger their children on a daily basis," another person wrote. Joy and Austin haven't explained why they were in Phoenix just yet. "We do know that they recently sold their home and moved into a rental as part of their journey to build a house on a big area of land and make their farming dreams come true. The most likely explanation seems to be that they're going to appear on the Unplanned podcast and were in Phoenix to record the episode. If that's the case, we should find out soon. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel Jaxcey N24. Thank you for watching.